My name's Alan Brown, and I am the author of Overlander, which is a book, I suppose, on the face of it, a book about cycling in Scotland, which is in fact nothing of the kind. It's a book about presence and absence and landscape and all sorts of things, which I disguised as a book about cycling.
So I'm Clare Hunter, and I've written a book called Threads of Life. And Threads of Life really explores the social, emotional, and political significance of sewing. Because oddly enough, although there are thousands of books about needlework, very few actually ask why people sew. And that's what interested me most. And so that's why I wrote Threads of Life, to answer that question.
My name is Fraser MacDonald, and I'm a lecturer at the University of Edinburgh. I've written a book about the history of American rocket science. And in particular, it is about a young idealistic engineer called Frank Molina. He develops the key engineering behind America's first space program, but has been forgotten because of his politics. He was largely hounded by the FBI, who thought he might be a spy.
My name is Angela Meyer, and my debut novel is A Superior Spectre, published by Saraband. It's about a dying man who runs away from near-future Australia with an experimental technology that allows him to enter the mind of someone in the past. And that person is Leonora, a young woman coming of age in 19th century Scotland.
My name is Stephen Rutt. I'm the author of The Seafarers, A Journey Among Birds. And the inspiration behind the text dates back to 2015. I was 22. I was living in London. I was single. I was coming to the end of my tenancy agreement, and I hated my life. So I left my life and I ran away to Orkney. And living in London, I sort of lost connection with nature, the sort of day-to-day interactions with the world as it happens around you. And I found this really difficult to cope with. So on North Ronaldsay, I was living a sort of daily existence with birds, and I was really involving myself in the lives of the seabirds that nested on the island. So I set about travelling the coastline of Britain, following the seabirds and tracking sort of other species, other places, and other stories.